Hi, this is Govind here, and before we assemble this quadcopter, I just thought I'll just quickly show the parts that I have here, and yeah, just I had ordered these parts separately, and let me go over them one by one. So this is the transmitter by Fly Sky, and then has the receiver, which is a 10-channel receiver. You can convert this to a 10 channel transmitter by just upgrading the firmware on it. And then we have propellers and motor. So these are 935 kV motors, and then the propellers are 1045, which is I believe they are the 10-inch propellers. So they have these extra ones in that, and then that's the that's the DJI F450 frame. It comes with the support board and the wings and legs. And these are the ESC, electronic speed controls, 40 amp ones, and this is the battery, 3-cell battery, 3 in series, 5000 milliamp hour. And there is also got a mount which is supposed to be reducing the vibrations on the when you mount the controller on it. And that brings us to the controller, which is here, which is the Pixhawk 4 Mini. So we'll load ArduPilot on this, the open source flight control software. And this comes with a bunch of accessories, including the wires, a GPS module, and a power distribution board. So we connect the battery here, and we take 4 outputs to the individual ESCs, which will then power the motors. So that's what I have. Once I have put all this together and hopefully have it flying, I'll capture another video and show the result. Yeah, thank you. Hi, so we have the quadcopter assembled. So I'm just going to walk over some of the things that I've put together to show what's inside it. So I had showed all the parts before assembling. It's essentially the same parts, except that a couple of minor changes that I've made. So if you see, look at this. I've created a small I don't know if you can see, there's a kind of a blank PCB there used as a platform for the Pixhawk 4 Mini flight controller. And underneath that, I'm not sure if it's clearly visible, but you can see the red and black battery cable going into a power distribution board. So we are not utilizing the boards, actually the frames bottom board as the power distribution, but there's a separate power distribution board that takes power and powers the flight controller in here, and also provides the power to the individual ESCs. So I have created these bullet pins that come out of the power distribution board, and I've soldered the other female part of it to the power distribution board, and the male part to the other side of the ESCs here. So ESCs have bullets on both sides, female on one side and the male bullets on the other side. So it makes it easier to, if something goes wrong, you can just dismantle it and remove the ESCs and replace them. So you don't have to keep soldering it. The other thing is I did a small test flight. I had put the battery on top here. So it becomes a little top heavy, and also I changed the battery here. It's a slightly larger, 5000 milliamp hour. It's about 380 grams. So I think it makes it a little top heavy. I'm going to try to put the battery underneath so that it becomes a little stable and not wobble a lot. And it's running the Pixhawk 4 Mini is running the latest Pixhawk PX4 stack version 1.9.2, I believe. Uh, and so I'm using the radio link receiver here paired to a transmitter. It uses the S bus for communication with the flight controller. Uh, Also, you can see there's a GPS antenna here, which actually has a GPS and a safety switch. So you have to turn on this, arm the copter by turning on the switch, and then um, pulling the throttle down to the right so that its motor starts spinning. So that's about what we are here. The next stage, I'll just show the video of the quadcopter flying, hopefully. Till then, thanks for watching. Hey, hi, it's Govind here. So we have this quadcopter outside trying to fly this. So as you can see, I've mounted the battery underneath the chassis here. So probably it'll give a better stability, lowering the center of gravity here. And I need to arm this first with the disabling the kill switch. Disable that, and we can now power it on. So we'll try to fly this a little bit. So I think that should be, I can only fly with one hand that much. So hopefully that should be enough. I'll probably take a longer video later. Thanks.